Good evening, YouTube. It's Monday, the 28th of August. It's nearing 8 o'clock. My day's about done here. Turned out to be a pretty nice day after this morning's garbage, misting, then raining. We had a legitimate rain for almost an hour, but it cleared up. It turned out to be a decent day. I weaned off another 14 calves today. None of these guys got their... these guys got weaned off this morning before lunchtime. That pen there got weaned off this afternoon. None of these guys got their night feeding and milk, which I'm probably going to hear about it tonight. I don't know. You can already tell they're getting a little restless. Well, here's the deal. I learned a valuable lesson today. A lesson that I always preached about. For a handful of years, I've had many sayings and speeches that I've given at work to the guys, fellow co-workers, based on safety, quality, performance, everything else. One of the things that I used to say is, and I've said it 1,000 times, take 2 extra seconds to look at what you're doing and how you're doing it. Number 1, concerning safety. 2, the quality. And the list goes on and on. Well, I need to pay attention to that because I screwed up. I screwed up on some paperwork. I'm a little embarrassed to tell you. I try and practice a strict 50-day on milk replacer. There's 4 or 5 calves in here that are almost 70 days old. I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this, but I'm an honest man, so there it is. When I started weaning these guys off this morning with this pen, mainly due to dehorning, debudding, and banding, castrating, things just weren't right. I mean, yeah. There's one of them here I have to go back to for castrating. I couldn't do it. I'll spare you the details, but I'm going to get them tomorrow. Anyway, I went back on my paperwork because things just weren't making sense. And sure as hell, boy, I screwed up. Big deal? No, not really. I got some very good, big, healthy, very healthy calves here. Comes down to it though, without putting a pencil to it, I bet you we're talking about a couple $100, maybe a few $100 extra for all those extra days and milk replacer and country calf mix and everything else. And not to mention free pens for new calves. Anyway, yeah, I made a mistake on paperwork. I got it figured out a little bit late. But yeah, I'm kind of telling on myself here. That's okay. Very good group of calves. These guys were done this morning. They got a fresh super hutch. I only start them off with a couple of bales of straw. I will add to this in probably 3-4 days, depending on the weather. We got thunderstorms on Wednesday, so that's just going to mess everything right up. But these guys are doing okay. They haven't hit the withdrawals yet, as I call them. But later tonight, I can promise you they will. Tomorrow night, there won't be any sleep. All right, this is the group here that I did this afternoon. It's 7 and 7. 7 and 7. These guys are okay. There's a couple older ones in here as well, but mainly these guys are 50, 52, nearing 53 days, so it's ready. They got fresh straw as well. They all got country calf. I do not put them on grain right away. I wait. I try and wean them to grain. And they all got fresh hay. This is that second crop hay that we baled, which is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Well, as you can tell, I'm already starting to lose this pen. That's what rain does. I did throw a straw bale in here, so they'll be okay. They do have some dry straw to lay on. They'll be all right. Excuse me. These guys too. This pen stays pretty good. Good dry straw. This pen and that pen right there, those guys are doing great on grain. They're doing a really good job. And this hay that I'm feeding them, they're eating it up right away. So I have my work cut out for me tomorrow. I got 13 hutches here in the calf yard that I need to dismantle and start cleaning. I kind of already started. I took away all the water buckets in the country calf mix buckets that are inside. I got to dismantle all the we'll call them the fences and hutches, get them out of here. Wish these hiccups would stop. And I gotta pay special attention. Tomorrow is the calf yard day. I gotta pay special attention to the calf yard. Not only dismantling what I emptied today, I've got some bedding to do, especially the calves back there. These guys are still okay. They're doing good. I took a couple guys off the bottle tonight. This one here and that hutch there. Jesus. We're on the bottle. I took them off the bottle tonight. We gave them pails and they did extremely well. Very good job. We're probably going to take about 4 or 5 more off the bottle and on the pail tomorrow night. This guy here, these guys here are new. They're going to stay on the bottle for a little bit yet. But these guys are going to be going to pails. And these guys as well. So, yeah, good day today. Keeping up, catching up, keeping busy. We've got no major actions going on right now because of the rain that we got this morning. And it's been a beautiful day since about probably noon. Yeah, noon. And tomorrow's supposed to be real nice too. A little bit cloudy. But then Wednesday we have thunderstorms that are coming. So we're not really going after any big movements. It's just about catching up and keeping ahead. which I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna pay close attention to the calf yard. Steer lot's doing good. Those guys are all in the back pasture eating. They're doing pretty good. There's some that stayed behind. The younger ones stayed behind. They're eating hay. They're doing okay. I haven't had the hiccups for years. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Decide to make a video and I start getting the hiccups. Had a little bit of time this evening. Because the yard dried out, I decided to get ahead, do a little bit of mowing. Yeah. This is what I usually do. I usually take about three runs the same way, pile it up, and then go the opposite way, and I come up with this stuff right here. Basically windrows of lawn. This lawn is pretty thick and nasty. I can't just blow it back on the lawn. It's got to be picked up. And for now and for the rest of this year, I just got a regular, I'm going to call it just a regular homeowner's lawnmower. It does a really good job. It does have a bagger. I took it off because it just doesn't matter here. Next year we'll see. I'll be in the market for a commercial lawnmower. I'm actually going to keep mowing lawn here for about another 30 minutes or so. And then I'm done. Time for a good movie and some dinner. It's been a very good long day, but the day's done. That's about it there, guys and gals. Just a little bit of an update. Good busy day today, weaning off calves. Very expensive mistake that I made that I'm admitting. No big deal. That's how we learn. Doesn't matter what age you are. And that's about it. We'll talk to you guys sooner than later. Everybody have a nice evening.